is a go.
That's it, dude.
Drop your weapon.
Okay.
Alright, man. Load your weapon.
Drop it. How's it? Hey, hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Next Hawaii, the channel. Like that, I think. Slide when I push the button. All right, let's get a little professional. It is Saturday. We'll get right on it. Here's the TikTok time. Get on there. And there's no paper, so we have the online. I've just been doing it online anyways. What the hey? So there's a lot of football games on, and I'm looking at this Oklahoma U.
Trooper standing by.
Oklahoma me? No, Oklahoma U. They're playing Baylor. This is a Texas, Oklahoma thing. Not really my favorite team, but they're doing actually pretty good this time, but Oklahoma U. Okay. Yes, I actually started I woke up really early and I started up a little late with this.
Reporting for duty, Commander.
I don't know.
Alright, men. Load your weapons. Drop your weapon.
I thought I'd hop in the car and go to the bottle shop and pop on in for a dip. Then I get to the car and it's like, it's dead. It's an electric hybrid. And it's like, no battery. See, the electric hybrids, okay, they got the big battery that moves the car many miles in case they got a little tank of gas. The big battery, but then they got the little battery. And the little battery is the one that's like going, hey man, you left your lights on. There's no... so that's what happened. Surprisingly, it was resolved. But let's look at the news, shall we?
Trooper standing by.
It's still happening. Okay. This one, right? You know what I think about these people? I mean, they found. I gotta see that really close up now. Yeah, the little girl that they adopted, and they adopted other. It was like. They just like, oh, you're not behaving, so they duct tape her and put her in a little animal cage. What the hell? And that's what, eventually was fatal to the little friggin', I don't know, was she 9 or 10 years old or something? And these two, right? These two, oh my god. It's like you tell me you can't friggin' know how to handle like the little kid kind of thing? I mean, here's my my little Sherlock on this is these two were adopting kids to get the government support money that goes along with that. So they're just like adopting for buckaroos. They don't really care about the kid. They obviously couldn't take care of it. So sad. It's sad, but that's like, oh my gosh. Okay, we can't get wrapped up in this too much sadness. I'm sad. Everything's sad. And the shucks. 1955, back in the day. Look at these guys. They're just having some fun. Hey, what kind of shark that? What is a tiger shark? Yeah, check out the teeth. A 14-foot shark weighing over 1,000 pounds, half ton, eh? Pearl Harbor, Airman David West, Gene Anderson, Jim Newbeckety, Yeoman, third class, Yeoman, the men towed the catch back to Fort Kamehameha. And they were like, yeah, man, check it, we got it. Get the shark, yeah? Yeah, we're so cool. That's a big friggin' shark. 14 foot. Holy moly. Oh, we gotta fight over the jaws now. Okay. Now, I think what we'll do here while this thing is operating, I think because I'm late, maybe. Since I'm late. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's gonna do it to me anyways. Alright. Well, this is time time for me to have story time. Literally, because I forgot. I'm sorry. My apologies. We forgot. It's Aesop Fable Day. Aesop Fable time. It's Aesop Fable time. Hey, for the thumbnail. I try. I really try. Like and subscribe. Doesn't cost that nothing. Doesn't cost nothing. You can press the like. You can subscribe once, but if you haven't, please do. Please. Oh. You can press the notification button, but I don't really recommend that because I post these up pretty much every day. Oh no, every day. Okay, Aesop is this little crunched up over guy, kind of like Gollum, lived in 500 BC, not 8 BC. That's like 2021 plus 500 BC approximately, anyways. 2,500 years ago. And then he made all this, he was a slave, and then he, I don't know, made up stories about all kind of stuff. And then he wound up winning his freedom, I suppose, and became an advisor to kings and all around rock star. 500 BC. Let's check out one of his fables, which are more and more twisted as we go along. The Lion and the Three Bulls. Yeah. Bulls, eh? The three bulls were grazing in the meadow and were watched by the lion, who longed to capture and devour them, but who felt that he was no match for the three so long as they kept together. So he began by false whispers and malicious hints to foment jealousies and distrust among them. This stratagem succeeded so well that that means before, E-R-E, before long, the bulls grew cold and unfriendly and finally avoided each other and fed one by himself apart. No sooner did the lion see this than he fell upon them one by one and killed them in turn. Aesop! I'm just sleeping now, I'm asleep. It's, what's the vocabulary word? Sop. It's such a soporific story that I feel like I needed that. Coupé alert. The moral to the story is, keep your coffee hot. The moral to the story is, quarrels of friends are the opportunities of foes. Okay, go over there, Aesop. Sticky Nagara, because Aesop said so. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, back in the day. We already did back in the day. What's next? Is this okay? You're boosting them up, so it should be able to go. Come on. I did this thing. I did it already. Oh, man. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to do a little story time. Except this time, without the help of Aesop. You should see, for the little battery. You should see this, video I did with Nat Dog. Interview with Nat Dog. Because where she lives, she's married to my brother. So, I've been to this place. But their house, she says, has two spots that are cold in different vortexes, she names them. Because I'm going by what people call it, I'm just saying, okay, you call it a vortex. I've heard different things, and I don't know if that's a vortex. You tell me what's going on. One's stronger than the other. The upper one is like nasty, and we did a little run through, and talked about that and talked about it. Anyways, talk about stuff. What's this guy? Move over, Peyton. Who's this guy? What are you doing on my screen? 17-year-old Arch may be the best Manning quarterback. And that's like Manning's son, Peyton and Eli, and then 17-year-old Arch. I better learn how to play football or I'll just be laughing stock. Okay. I think I'm like way into this back thing. Yeah, like that thing. No. Because I kept pressing the button and I didn't wait. Then it like counted up all the times I pressed the button, didn't do anything, and then it went, okay, now I'll do something. Where am I now? Oh, Wahini volleyball. And then it's like Wahini volleyball. Wahini volleyball. And this kind, basketball. I'm not looking so much at basketball. I look at football. Kaiser. This is high school. Kaiser. Do the football. Being pressured by a prosthetic linebacker. He's like, I'm running in there because the coach said so. I better throw this thing now. High school. You can see it's just a little bit different in the photographs. I mean, obviously it's different than NFL. But, okay. And then what's up here? Monk seal pups show promise. There's this big thing about monk seals. It's like, oh, look, the monk seals. They're all on the beach. Oh, let's go touch the bench. Don't touch the monk seals. I saw that in San Diego. What is that? No, not San Diego. Yeah, San Diego. Oh, look at this. I'm on this one. You can't see nothing. Sorry. Monk seals show promise. Should I go back to Kaiser football? Eli. I was in San Diego visiting a friend because he had moved there, and we're on the coast with the rocks and the cliff and looking down, and there's this seal down there. And there's people all over the place, and there's a seal. And if you look, I don't know if we had binoculars. I had a camera, so like I said, telephoto lens. There's a puddle, like a tide pool, and it had blood in the tide pool. And you hear on this PA, step back from the seal. Do not touch the seal. And apparently somebody like reached over and like, here, kitty, to the seal, and it bit their finger. I'm just thinking it bit their finger off. Hi there. Don't pet the seals. But over here, that's a big conservation thing. And Kilauea has been erupting for like the longest time. It went dormant for a day, and that's back erupting. And they're like, hey, look, oops, it's Wendy standing above. It's still pressing. This is 2018, still processing the trauma she witnessed. Yeah, and 2018, they had an eruption that just was down away from the giant caldera. The lava was moving underground and popped up someplace else, like the middle of the neighborhood, which wasn't the best thing because it kept erupting and the lava just took a neighborhood out slowly and surely, because it's not there. Lava's not fast, but it's not gonna stop. That's the kind of lava deal. Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm trying to get this way. Eh? What happened? Oh no! Got them in the lava volcano. You. Oh, they can't move back to Waimanalo, that's for sure. You. Okay. Enough of that. Okay. This happy Wendy. She looks like Debbie. Oh, on sale. Something. Not quite what I have money for. I don't have money for anything. I'm broke. Dang it. Actually, I'm in debt. But cryptocurrency, yes, will save the day. It's a cello. Alright. Oduwa coin. Travel restrictions lifted. Oh boy, we go travel. And they're going, oh boy, Santa Claus. My friend sent me a thing. It was like this little blurb came up because it was a text. He's in Ukraine right now with the orphanage. He's doing God's work with the children at the orphanage. Nothing to do with duct tape, but he is, origin of Ukraine. Sends a text that Santa is talking to people on the phone. It's like you can go and talk to people on the phone. It's like, hello, calling Santa. I'm just thinking, economically deprived society, and you got Santa on the phone. I'm just thinking $5 a minute or what? Santa will tell you, yeah. What do you want? What do you want for Christmas? Okay, we got 3 letters, so probably not too big a deal. We'll just rip through these. I did have freaking time to do this quick and early, but okay, there we go. Oh, hello. This is not too quick, so I gotta be careful. Okay. It says, keep Pi'ikoi Bridge open to Ala Moana Park. Pi'ikoi is a road that goes perpendicular to the ocean, so it goes into Ala Moana Park. Speaking with 2 workmen at Ala Moana Beach Park, I learned that the Pi'ikoi pedestrian bridge is to be closed prior to completion on a Queen Street pedestrian bridge across from IBM building. So they're building another bridge that close the other one. The Queen Street pedestrian bridge has been closed since December 2020, and construction has yet to begun. Work was halted over the lack of rebar. It's always rebar. It's just... Never mind. A month ago, and not expected to resume for another 2 months or more. Per the workmen, the only 2 entrances to Ala Moana Beach Park will be from Kamake'e Street and Atkinson Drive. Is it logical to close the Pi'ikoi pedestrian bridge without first completing the IBM bridge, and furthermore inconvenience to the residents and the visitors of the Green People's Park? Perhaps the mayor can enlighten us, Deborah Pang. You tell him, Deborah. Special counsel should be able to impose the fines. The Federal Office of Special Counsel has determined at least 13 Trump administration government employees violated the Hatch Act, which prohibits federal employees from engaging in partisan political activity while on official duty. Cite article November 9th. As federal law is written, none of them can be held accountable except by the then incumbent president, i.e. Pumpkinhead. Federal oversight and enforcement agencies can impose fines for violations of law and regulations, so why cannot the Office of Special Counsel? Is it intentionally toothless? The law needs to be changed to permit fining offenders. I was trying to do the guy, Harry Potter Snape, and it was sort of drifting into Hannibal the Cannibal there with I was doing that Clarice too much. Okay, lack of accountability only leads to no more violations. Peter C. Orleus on Kailua. I had to practice my one of those British games. Fatal shootings can be hard on military, too. The extensive report about 6 of 7 fatalities and police use of force incidents over the past 2 years is certainly of concern. Cite article November 7th. As a state of Hawaii organization of police officers, President Malcolm Lutu said, "No one ever wants to be involved in a critical incident. It's hard on the victim's family. It's hard on the officer's family. And it's hard on the officer." Jesus, it's all hard. It's hard. Another wisdom from PE coach from 7th grade. It's not hard. Never say hard. It's difficult. Stop saying cheeks and stop saying hard. It's difficult. Tip from PE. No question, but compare the amount of concern in this local situation to the concern about the thousands upon thousands of military service members and the veterans who have had to kill someone in that line of duty. Although the military suicides and plight of veterans is frequently covered, the order of magnitude difference in coverage is hugely significant. The out of sight, out of might, unquote, phenomenon, which occurs in our multiple declared and undeclared foreign wars, should be pointed out. Richard Sandcliffe, Wikiki. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Yeah, the military had it probably way more difficult than police officers. I don't know. There's a different kind of difficult thing. Police officers, if they're doing their job right, are supposed to be able to sort out, the dangerous and non-dangerous situations. It seems like nowadays it's more shoot to kill because, hey, I don't want no dangerous situation. And I don't know. It's gotten kind of out of hand, and I think it's a training thing. And people who are committed to law enforcement in the honorable, proper way, because there's probably a lot of judgment calls and very subjective things going on there. And people who are committed to doing that job correctly and honorably in the right way, with freaking integrity that's like shown in action. Not, oh, yes, sir, yes, yes. None of that. I'm talking about actions that define that. I'm going off on a soapbox, ain't I? But it seems like a lot of people, I know of a person who just, wanted to become a law officer in Texas, and they finally got that, and they're just happy they got 3 kills on their belt or notches in their gun. It's freaking mind-boggling. The wrong people are in that job, and not enough of the right people in that job. And as far as the veterans go, we have, I guess, an extra day for Veterans Day. Veterans Day, man, we gotta show them some loving and some TLC. Just go up there and don't just go, hey, thank you for your service. Hey, hey, chat with them, listen to them. And if you can do something, if they got some plight in society, freaking, you can do something. Yeah. Anyways, I'm done. I'm done with my soapbox. Happy day. It's Saturday. Remember, Aesop is waiting to tell another tale. Aesop is watching.